Lovies! Welcome back to my channel, Do What You Loved. As you probably saw on the header, today is the fall project share announcement. Woohoo! It's been long awaited. Everybody's been super excited about it. I've been dropping hints. Like, guys, this is going to be a big one, and I'm not lying. So, disclaimer. Number one, I got a fan running in the background. Please, excuse that noise. My big light is on and stuff like that. If I don't have a fan, I swear to God to you, I'm just going to melt into a puddle in front of you. So please just excuse that noise in the background. Number two, I'm asking please watch the video all the way to the end because this is a huge project share. It spans over 2 months. There's 2 different separate mailings and the whole thing. And I'm noticing that I think people get a gist of what my project shares are and they don't watch the video all the way to the end, and then when they send it in, they didn't do things right and stuff happens. So I'm asking please just watch this to the end. This is probably going to be a lengthy video. I'm warning you now because I have a lot to explain. So instead of me blabbing, let's just get into it. So last project share, I asked you guys what did you think about flip books. So many of you, commented right back, which I so appreciate your feedback. Love to do a flip book. The only thing with flip book project shares is the mailing, but I think I got the mailing. I think we got it. I think we're good. I think we're good because with this, it's just like any other project share I do. Some people send more, some people send less. And then when I swap them in between, sometimes it's very hard to match up what I think the amount of stamps or whatever postage you guys sent. Sometimes it just doesn't happen like that because your stuff comes later or too early. And I put you in a certain group because that's what I got. And it could just be a mess. It really can. So for this project share, before we're going to do flip books, and I'm going to show you what it is, but I just want to get it out there right in the beginning of the video. In order to participate in this project share, you have to fold up, self-address a $5 standard shipping envelope. So if that is too much money for you, I'm really sorry. But I feel like that's the only way that I'm going to be able to do a flip book project share successfully without having a whole bunch of people's stuff being held at the post office. Now my post office kind of knows who I am and what I'm all about, and now they're not even mailing them. So they're holding them at my post office until I go in, and then they want me to pay if it's not enough before they'll even ship it back to you guys. So just to get rid of all of that and all of the confusion, I don't think anybody's going to make or send a flip book that's over $5. So, to be secure, when you mail it, you're taking it to the post office and it's being weighed, so whatever it is on that end, that's fine. But inside your package with your flip book, I'm asking for a standard $5 mailing envelope back. With the postage on it, $5 postage on it, please, so that I know that this stuff is going to get back to you and there isn't a whole bunch of confusion on my end when I mail out all of this stuff. Like my Christmas in July, no lie, I had a lot of entries. Some of you guys even sent 3, 4, and 5 entries, which is no problem. I don't care how many entries you send. Just listen to me though. If you're going to send in more than one flip book, then you have to send in two $5 standard mailing envelopes to me. If you're going to send in 3 project shares, 3 $5 standard mailing envelopes to me to send all of your goodies back to you. So now that we got that out of the way, that is all I'm asking. Please don't send me stamps inside your project share with a regular envelope. Please don't do that. Please send me a $5 standard mailing, they're like a manila envelope, folded and self-addressed to me so that I can get your flip book back to you, because I don't think you're going to want to miss out on this. So now here is the project share, which is 2 parts, and it's going to span over the month of August and September, so that October you have this. So here we go. This is going to be the part. Please watch to the end of the video. So of course we're going to do Halloween. Yes, Halloween. So you're probably like, Missy, why are we doing, Halloween, October stuff clear in August? Well, that's such a good question because I'm going to tell you. So the first part is you're going to assemble yourself a flip book. I did a whole video on how I made this one in particular, which is a washi-less flip book. And when I say washi-less, I mean that the flip book itself was assembled without washi. It doesn't mean there is washi running through it, but I didn't use washi to assemble it. I do have this video. It will be posted tomorrow so that you guys can get an idea of how I put this flip book together if you'd be interested in putting that like this together for yourself. So my flip book is very large. I'm going to just show you really quick. It has many flips. Woo! I have flip ups. I have flip outs. And I even have another page here. Woo! So mine is very large. Mine is very large, which is no big deal because you're going to be sending this with no goodies. But you are going to deck this puppy out, let me tell you. Okay? You're going to bring this thing into full decoration, make it beautiful, add all your little pockets, and like on this page here, I added a bag so that you can fill this up with goodies. Now remember, when you mail this in, it's just the decorated flip book. No goodies. We're not sending any goodies. No goodies. You're just sending a flip book that is ready to be filled with goodies. You're adding pockets. I have a pocket here. I have a belly band here. Like I added this little guy right here. Where did he go? So I can show you. Hold on. Hold on one sec. Okay. So trying to use my camera. Here's a pocket. Here's a belly band to stick stuff. Let me see if I can't fold it out. Here's a nice deep pocket right here. On this side right here, I made a pocket here. I made a pocket up here. Right here. Okay. You guys are going to get a much better view of this in the video where I show you how I made this. But there's pockets and spaces to put stuff everywhere. Everywhere. This one right here is a huge deep pocket. It comes up clear up in here. See? And then here I have a glassine bag to fill. So guys, it's fully decorated. All the pockets and places to put stuff is all there. Fully decorated, adorable, cute stuff. My pockets are in each corner on this one. Inside I have more. I added a glassine bag here. On the bottom I have another belly band and a bag off to the corner. So it's fully decorated, ready to go. It has everything it needs to be stuffed and full. Let me fold it back up here for you. Okay. Even in the front, I stuck that little ghosty guy up here to show you that even in the front, I have a pocket in the front. So there can be paper clips and all kinds of stuff stuck in there as well. So there's pockets and places to put all kinds of goodies all throughout my flip book, but it is not filled. So that is the project share. You're going to be making a Halloween flip book. You're going to deck this sucker out. You're going to put all the places to put goodies, and you're just going to have a blast with this. I'm asking that somewhere in your flip book, you make sure you put who made it. Who made the flip book? Handmade by such and such, because this is going to come into play. The only thing that you're going to be sending besides your $5 self-addressed mailing envelope with your goodie-less flip book is a piece of paper that has your name and address on it. This is the second part of this project share. So I'm giving to you to August 1st to September 1st to get in to me, which my P.O. box and all that stuff is going to be down in the drop box, your goodie-less, fully decorated flip book to me. And it'll be the same thing. You guys will send them in to me. I'm going to, film them. I'm going to put videos up, put them in groups, the whole thing. Just like I do with all my project shares. Your beautiful Halloween flip book is going to be displayed on my channel with your name. Everybody's going to see it, and that is going to be from today to September 1st. The month of September, okay, hope you guys are following me along. The month of September, you're going to take your flip book that you received, which is now from somebody else, and you are going to fill it with homemade embellies and ATC cards and whatever you want. Clothes, decorated clothespins, paper clips, all the stuff, pencils, lollies, whatever you make to fill your flip books. You're going to fill up the flip book that you received for the month of August to September 1st, okay? And I'm giving you the whole month of September to make all the embellies to fill the flip book that you received. I mean, whoever receives my flip book, I mean, there must be 15, 20 spots in there for you stuff, full of stuff. So ATC cards, lollies, paper clips, embellishments, embellies, whatever you want. You know, I give you a whole month to fill your flip book that you received back from me up. This is the part where I'm really relying on your Lovies' responsibility and just your goodness in your heart. So now that you have made all the embellishments for this stranger's flip book that you received in the swap that I did for you guys, because all I am is the middleman. You're just doing a flip book swap, but it's passing through me first. I divvy them out and I send you a stranger's back to you. But with that, remember, you received somebody's name and address. So you're going to have the whole month of September to fill it with all of your wonderful embellies and ATC cards and lollies and whatever you make. And remember that name and address that you got with the unfinished flip book in the month of August. Well, now that the flip book is complete and full of bellies and all that fun stuff, you're going to mail it to that person October 1st. And somebody out there, as long as you participated in this, somebody out there got your name and address. So October 1st, you will be receiving a brand new flip book fully stuffed with all kinds of embellies from somebody else. So you're going to get 2 flip books passed through your hands through these past 2 months, but the finished thing that you're finally going to end up with is somebody else's flip book with somebody else's embellies. So you're going to end up with 2 different people's embellies and flip book in your hand. So that's why I'm asking that when you make your flip book, please put on there handmade by, and then whoever you send this to after you receive it and you stuffed it full of embellies, if you want to slip in here who made all of those embellies and all that stuff in this flip book, you can too, so that when the person who finally receives the finished product in October, they'll know, okay, well, Missy made the flip book, but Yelnetti made all of the goodies that went inside. Isn't that awesome? Won't this be cool? So it's like traveling flip books, and that's why it spans over 2 months. I give you 1 month, August to September, to make the flip book and get it into me, and then you'll have from September to October 1st to make all the goodies that go inside the flip book, and then you'll be mailing out your finished product on October 1st to the persons who received, you know, the person you got in the name. I'm sorry guys, my camera turned off in the middle of it because it died, so I had to plug it in. But I think I was saying, I hope this makes sense. I really do. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I'm going to repeat it one more time. I hate to be so repetitive, but I really want you guys to understand. This is a 2-part project share that spans over the month of August and September. And I want to make sure that you guys understand what you're going to end up with. You're going to end up with a brand new, never seen before except for on my channel. You're going to see all the flip books pass through. But you're going to receive a new flip book that is fully stuffed by the end of this. But 2 people are going to work on it. Somebody's going to make the flip book, just like you see here. This is a flip book that's fully ready to go. It just has no embellies. So I'm going to mail this out. I'm going to swap this in between with somebody. Let's say, just pulling names off the top of my head, Bridget receives my unfinished flip book. She's going to take the month of September and fill my unfinished flip book. And then somewhere in here she's going to stick that she made all the embellies inside this flip book. October 1st comes, she's going to mail my flip book with all of her embellies inside of it. Then she's going to mail my flip book with all of her embellies and goodies inside of it to the name that she received the very first month, which is August, her first swap from me. So the second thing is, I want you guys to understand, is when you guys make all of these embellishments and things like that, that is not going to be shown on my channel. You are not going to mail that stuff to me. All of that is going to be mailed privately in between you lovies, because what you received from me is a brand new flip book and a name and an address. Just the flip books, the unfinished flip books, are what's going to be sent to me and, you know, shown on my channel, and I will make videos and everything like I normally do and swap them in between you guys. And with it, I'll be swapping names and addresses as well to make sure that you don't end up back with your own flip book or the flip book that you had first that you filled, because then you'll be receiving all of your own embellishments and stuff back as well. So I'm going to do my very best to make sure that when I switch all these out, that you're going to get a fresh new name, so that when you mail out, you're mailing out somebody's flip book and embellishments to make sure that you don't get your own flip book and your own embellishments back. I hope that made sense. So that is why this is a two-part, 2-month project share challenge, really. So for right now, from August to September, you're making a beautiful flip book. You saw how large mine is. You can make them as full and as big as you want. You can change the sizes however you want to make a flip book. If you can find Halloween cards, or you have some left from last year and you want to make one of my Halloween card and envelope flip books. And guys, if you've never heard about this stuff, like if you're new to my channel, I will link all these videos down below. I make flip books in all different kinds of ways. I think I have like 4 or 5 flip book tutorials. I make envelope flip books, I make greeting card flip books, I make washi list flip books, I make flip books where you use the washi for all the binding. I have many different ways to make flip books. I will link all of those videos down below, and tomorrow I will post how I specifically made this one. You will see how I made this one tomorrow. So, don't stress about making the flip book. The only thing that I'm asking you to remember, one more time, here it goes, I feel like a teacher. Please remember that when you send your flip book, which will look just like this, but it's unfinished, there's no embellishments, it's just a flip book ready to be filled. When you send your flip book that is ready to be filled and your name and address, please make sure that you send a standard $5 mailing envelope that is self-addressed, folded inside with your flip book. And please do not forget to send an extra piece of paper with your name and address written clearly and neatly. Guys, please write clearly and neatly. Sometimes I don't say your last names and stuff like that because I can't read your handwriting. Please make sure it's crisp and clean so that somebody doesn't send your stuff to the wrong address because they couldn't understand what the card said. Because after these are mailed out and they're filled with embellishments, there's no way to get a hold of you to be like, was that a 5 or a 6? Is that Dream Lane or Kistner Lane? You know, there's no way to find any of that out. So make sure this card is clear and crisp. And then when you receive your swapped empty flip book from moi, then you can spend the whole month of September making all of the fun embellishments that go inside, and then your job is to mail it off October 1st. With the hope and promise that the Lovie that got your name is going to be sending a brand new flip book filled with all of the embellishments that they made back to you October 1st. So 2 different flip books are going to pass through your hands. The ones that I swap in between all of you guys, and then the one that you receive back full of somebody else's embellies back to you October 1st. And won't it be so much fun to receive back a Halloween flip book in the month of October full of Halloweeny embellishments? I really think this is going to be a lot of fun. I really think you guys are going to have a blast with it. So I'm having one heck of a time filming this video. Now my memory storage on my little SD card there was full. So I switched all that out in the middle of all this too, so now I totally lost my train of thought. But I think we were at the end of the video, and I think I'm just going to end it with, I really think you guys are going to enjoy this. This is a 2-part swap. It's my biggest project share yet, and I really think you guys are going to like this. The thing that I do know, though, is that on your end, this is going to be a little bit more money, because you're going to have to send in your $5 standard mailing envelope for you to get your flip book back to you, plus whatever it costs to send it originally to me, to my P.O. box. And then in October, you're going to have to send out your brand new flip book with all the embellies that you put into it to the person's name that you received. So I just want to make sure that you're very aware of the monies on your end that you're going to have to spend. And I also want to make you very accountable. Please, please don't flake on your person in October. The person's name that you receive from me with your new flip book, the swap that I swap in between, when you receive this person's name and address, they are patiently going to be waiting for a new full flip book in the month of October. So please, please guys, don't flake on the swap partner that I hook you up with their name and address. Please, 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 please. Because if this works out well and everybody, you know, sends in their $5 mailing envelope, and then in September make all the embellishments and fill it up, and then responsibly mail out to the name and address that they received in October, if this goes well, we're going to do more of these kinds, not necessarily just with flip books, but these kinds of double part project shares, because they're a lot of fun, and it's a way to expand things and really get creative. And it's like travel, we can even expand it out further, and we can do like traveling flip books and traveling pocket letters and things like that. But I need responsible lovies who will mail out when they're supposed to. I'm going to end this video because I think this is already like 25 minutes long and I don't want to lose you all, but I think this is going to be really fun. And you guys are going to have something really, you're going to have a fully finished, fully embellied out flip book by the beginning of October 1st that has passed through 2 people's hands. You're going to have Susie May's flip book and Daily D's embellies. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So once again, if you have any questions, put them down below. I'm going to do my very best to get back to them. Tomorrow, how I made this flip book will be up on my channel, so in case you're like, oh, I don't know how to make a flip book, that particular flip book's assembling process video will be up tomorrow. I will link my other flip book videos, my tutorial flip book videos, down below in the Dropbox here on this video. And if you have any questions, like I said, put them in the Dropbox. I mean, no, don't put them in the Dropbox. Leave comments. You know, I'm speaking so much, I'm confusing myself. But anyways, all I got to say is ready, set, go. Go make your Halloween flip book. Make sure you put lots of spaces to stuff it full of embellies. Have in your mind, too, some of the embellishments that you're going to make. I'm waiting till I swap to see what my new flip book is going to look like, to see if I can't make embellies and stuff like that kind of go with the flip book. So that's more challenging to me. So I'm waiting to see what flip book I get before I make my embellies. But if you guys have ideas, go for it. Get ready. So like I said, ready, set, go. I hope you guys are excited about this project share as much as I am. I'm going to shut up now. Have a great day, guys. Remember to always do what you love. If you want to get in on this project share, it's going to span over 2 months and it's going to be so much fun. Please subscribe so that you can see your flip book displayed on my channel with your name, and you can see everybody else's and the whole thing, and get on board with all the project shares that I do throughout the year. I try to do quite a few throughout the year, at least 4 to 5 project shares a year, and everybody seems to love them. So if that's something that you want to do because you love paper crafting, so that's something that you like to do with paper crafting, this is the channel for you. Make sure you subscribe and get on board with this project share. Until the next video, guys, take care of you and happy crafting. Bye!